Hello, it's Jay here again, and welcome to another tutorial. So in this lesson we're still working on limiting the fire camera. So we actually limited the camera itself in the last lesson, and now we need to limit the play one movement for if the camera is already at max distance. So we're going to start in the play one movement script, and we're going to come to this void play walk left, and all we're going to do is create another if statement. So it's going to come below the line where we call the animation. So we're going to say if open and close bracket game manager dot camera at max distance equals false. We'll come to the end of the line, we'll open and close brackets, and then we'll come back into the comments. So if camera at max distance is equal to false, and then what we're going to do is we're going to copy these three lines here. So play one move direction equals new vector 3, play one move direction equals the play one transform direction, and move direction times equals play walk speed. So we're just going to cut and paste that in there, and we can close that back up, and we're going to come to player jump backwards again. We're going to come just below where we call the animations, and we're going to put the same let's have a look. Yeah, we'll put the same line in. So no difference here, no difference for the comment, and we'll put we'll quickly just put the comment in, and in fact we don't really need those brackets. Let's just bring that back up. So bringing that the next line up, play one move direction equals new vector 3. Even without the brackets, it becomes part of this if statement. And we're going to copy that if line again, and we're going to put is equal to true. We'll quickly change that out in the comments. We're going to copy the next line, the move direction line. So if it's already at the max distance, we want to get rid of plus play jump horizontal and just change that to a 0. And we're going to save that off, and then we'll start the game and we'll test things out. So let's just run through all of this. We've come to the game now. So while we're not at max distance, we can move forward and backwards as normal. Let's just come to the console. So as you can see, it's showing camera at max distance is equal to false. Let's come to max distance. And that is equal to true now. Let's just try and jump back. So the jump back is working. And it's stopping when we hit max distance. The walk isn't. Let's come back to the walk left. So let's have a look at this. We can actually change this. I found this a little problematic. Let's just do the same thing as jump backwards. So I'll paste that if statement in and we'll change that to true. And we'll copy the play one move direction equals a new vector 3. And I can just get rid of those open brackets. So again, all we're doing is just same as the jump backwards, we're just setting new parameters for this. So if it's add true, we'll just make those all 0. So we're just making this line part of this if statement where it's all zeroed out if true, and if false we can move by the play walk speed. And we'll keep these lines just in the void, not part of any if statement. So let's just save that off. So we'll just come through and we'll let this run through again. And again, walking backwards and forwards is fine. Now it's working when we hit max distance. Let's walk towards the opponent. We can walk backwards until we hit max distance again. So as you can see, when we jump backwards, we keep moving. But when we hit the max distance, we stop. I'm just going to come to this scene and I'm going to show you something here when I switch sides. So when we hit max distance, it's still working, even though we're walking right now. And we haven't added any code into the walk right feature. Same with the jump backwards. It's working. When we hit that invisible wall. And that just comes from the fact that we need to actually alter some naming conventions. It's not so much a problem with the code, just the naming conventions for the voids. But we're going to tackle that in the very next video, just to solve that problem. But for now, that's going to be it for this lesson. As always, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. I apologise for the long gap in videos also, but I shall try and get some more lessons up in the next week or so, try and make up for the time I've lost. But until then, I'll see you next time, and as always, bye for now.